So a lot of you guys think I should go with the legend chemistry on both sides of the ball. You think it'll be a little bit more exciting. I think it will change up what I'm doing. I just want you guys to understand that once we go this route, it's going to be kind of expensive to go backwards, all right? So what I'm going to start off doing is we're going to go defensively first. Offensively, I got to do a lot of different things, and I have to evaluate it differently for the offensive side of the ball, because I'm going to need those +3s with the legend, and I got to see how I want to further evaluate it with the legend's passing on the offensive side of the ball. But I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to be doing defensively. So what we're going to start off with, actually, I mean to say, is we're going to start off by replacing Von Miller. Now, with everything that goes into Von Miller's set, we're going to also evaluate how we're going to put Kevin Green into the lineup and what we're going to be doing going forward. That and so much more right now. All right, so first things first, I Papa freaks all the honeys. Rest in peace to Biggie Smalls. But seriously, first things first, we're going to have to get rid of Von Miller. Now, some of you guys have been using him for different type of theme teams and things like that. And yeah, he's going to get another card eventually. But like I said, you have to understand something, right? With EA, the way that they're going right now with this Ultimate Legend thing, the Ultimate Legends right now, because of the way the market is and everything that's happening, you probably can make a lot of coins by getting rid of the right cards at the right time. So with that being said, we're going to just focus on what I told you guys I initially planned to do, and that is to make a Legend squad. We're going to make a Legend squad. We're going to get that +1 speed to everybody, and we're just going to make everybody be, you know, pretty much a happy family. Now, we're probably going to be dead broke after everything is all said and done, which is why I don't recommend everybody to just do this, like to just go out on a whim and just do whatever. But like I said, the tendencies that EA Sports is showing is that they're giving a lot more love to the Ultimate Legends than they are to current players. So we have to do what's right for ourselves and family. Now, when we look at the prices of this guy, right, that's 194. Because you got to remember, we have to also, I don't know, what was his other overall, like a 91 or something? Because when we do the downgrade, right, for the way his card is, we're going to have to make sure that we have a suitable amount left. So, okay, so it looks like he's like, okay, what was that? That was 194, and what was this one? It's 194 and 180, so it's almost 400K for him. So right there, let's just go and see how much the card is actually selling for, to just make sure that it, you know, that it makes sense to actually buy the card or do the set, because we're going to go ahead and downgrade. We're going to go ahead and downgrade Von Miller, you know, pretty much. And honestly speaking, with Von Miller, when I tell you guys, like some of you guys are writing, oh, I thought you said chems doesn't matter and stuff like that. You guys are completely missing the point. The way the players play is based on where their upgraded tier is. Everything after that is like all cosmetic. But these players that they're releasing right now have better overall stats. So they're going to play better when they're on the field. That's why what happens is I'm going to probably give you guys, for my members on YouTube, I'm going to give you guys a special stream where we talk and we try to figure out, you know, exactly what's going on, and I explain thoroughly. For those of you, the guys that are members of my channel, you will get that exclusive time when I'm streaming on YouTube. So you can click the join button that should be right under your screen if you want to go ahead and do so that you could already be a member before my next stream. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about exactly what happens, because I live stream on a daily basis on Twitch. Because that's pretty much why when I started Twitch, what I wanted to do. So I always have to make sure that my Twitch viewers get their daily dosage. You guys, I always give you guys the in-depth video to go over what I've actively been doing. So that's where we are with that. But I am going to show you guys exactly what's going on, because I can pretty much show you like while I'm live streaming exactly what I'm talking about. I'll show it to you in the video as well. But some of you guys just pretty much what happens is you either don't watch the entire video or you just hear what you want to hear, which is pretty much what most people do anyway. So, all right, looking at this, 491 is what it's costing right there, right? So we should have enough to get them. The 194 and the 180, that's still going to be under 400, and then we have to make sure that the last three are pretty cheap, and we should get them for less than that, almost 500K. All right, so in this case, it should work out for us that we spend less for the card right now. But let's just double check everything again. If nobody bought the 194, all right, 193 now. All right, so we'll get this one for 193. So we know that that's under 200. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get the next one. So remember, now that we're doing this, you can see I'm almost dead broke. I don't have anything else after this. We're gonna have to fight and figure out a way that we're gonna have to make a come up. There's nothing else we could do at this point. You see what I'm saying? We have to, at this point now, once we dig in with the legends, with the way that we're going, it doesn't matter who the player is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, regardless of what the stats show, when we do this and we chem them up, they're going to play differently than other players that I had prior, even though some of these other players may have had better stats. That's what I'm trying to prove to you guys. And, you know, some of you guys are understanding, some of you guys aren't. But I'm going to continue to show you that there are different ways to manipulate what EA is doing with the way that the gameplay is. And like I explained to you before, when you rush 3 people in this game, it's just like rushing 9. It's a weird situation, but that's what goes on. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys to make you more or less understand the gist of everything that's happening. Because if you don't understand that part, you're going to be spending unnecessary money, unnecessary coins, and doing things the way I was doing it before, thinking that a lot of things that matter, they just don't. It's as simple as that. It just doesn't matter. So with the way that this is right now, what we're going to actually do is we are going to now, we have all of his cards put together. We're going to put them together. We're going to get rid of Von Miller. All right. Now, with the way that that's going to work is this. Once we power him down, we have to see exactly what's going on with it. We're going to have to figure out everything that goes along with those lines and everything. But just to point out to you what's happening, all of these numbers right here, these are core numbers in white. So with everything that we had to power up Von Miller for, his card is going to actually play like that off the jump. He's just going to play like that initially. So I just want to give you guys, a head start into what I'm going to be pursuing. I'm going to be putting together a lot of different cards that are going to help me get that legend chemistry, and then I'm going to give you the video showing everybody together. But I'm just going ahead and showing you that I'm actively going to do this. Like, I am going to follow through with it, and Von Miller is gone, and I don't care what they release afterwards. And then we're going to have to look at some of the other cards and what they're doing as well to try to make the best decision for our squad going forward. That's pretty much what this is all about. So we're gonna relieve Von Miller of his duties. There's no need to bring him into office. I've already did everything I could to him and his girl, so he's finished. All right. So look, you see these numbers? How his block shedding? Those were his core numbers. So Kevin Green has higher numbers that are going to be his core number, but it's going to be even better core numbers with his tier when I power him up. All right. So now let's go ahead and power this guy down. What did I have? I used training points for that. So we got back a lot of training points. That's good. Let's see. Get everything back. See what we could do. Okay, we got a power-up pass. So we're getting power-up passes back as we go through. So that's also good. And we're going to be able to revamp. But remember, once we go legend status, it makes it easier for us to just remain legend status, because primarily what's going to happen is I believe that after EA does this Ultimate Legends promo, they start putting out the other cards of other players that, you guys are looking for to be updated. At that point, most of it won't really matter, because most of the cards that you'll already have will be like substantial enough to just do whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like all the cards that are going to be available to you are going to still have what's necessary to make your team formidable as Ultimate Legends. The next thing that you guys would probably have to do is go after some of the golden tickets that will be released later on. So now what we're going to do is this, right? We're going to go to Power Up. All right, where we go? We're going to go to Power Up, and we're going to go to, I guess we'll go to Team the Steelers, right? Because they list him as a Steelers guy. And then we're going to go newest. So we start from the end to, like the most, whatever. Okay, so Kevin Green, here he goes right here. So we're going to use this one. We got this one from a solo, right? The Solo Challenge Award, which you guys can get it for free. So we're going to start upgrading him now. And I'm going to give you guys more of an insight into what I'm trying to explain to you going forward. So let's get all this stuff done. All right, getting some of that training back was really clutch with Von Miller. We are going to sell some of the other cards that we needed for him right after this, but I just want to see if we're going to need to do anything else prior to that, because we are going to need an additional, what was this one? Add to 92. So we need a 92 overall power. How much is his 92 overall? His 92 overall card. 193. We could, all right, so after that, what we're going to need? We're going to need 6,600. Which we have, and then we have that item. So we need 193. So what we're going to do is we're going to go sell that Von Miller. And, from there, what we're going to do after that is we're going to sell some other things to see what else we can get to get our coins up, because we only need 193. We could probably do it for cheaper in his set, though. But either way, we have to sell Von Miller. So we got to find the Von Millers. What Von Miller did we use? What was his overall? There he goes right there. All right, so this 92 is probably not going for much. 215. That's pretty good. All right, so 215. What we're going to do right now, because we want to get rid of him, and everybody knows that he's going to be getting a new card soon, we're going to get rid of him right now for 199 and just try to, beat the influx of what's going on. And again, you guys can sit on it and try to make more off of this stuff, but I just know what sells and what I'm trying to do. And for the purposes of the video, we need to get stuff sold so that we can continue to go on with what I'm trying to show you. So somebody will buy that, you know, relatively quickly. This guy right here, I don't think we're going to need him. How many training points is he? 16. I really don't think we're going to need him. I'm just holding on to that for a second, but I don't think we're going to need that. While that's all happening, okay, I don't think that's sold. That's just the old thing coming up. I don't think he's sold yet, but somebody's going to buy him at that price. We're going to go see exactly what the other legends, the other legend price is going for with the original legends with Kevin Green. See if everybody up their prices on that, because sometimes they don't. Sometimes everything just stays normal, but depending on what people are trying to do. If you're trying to sell something right now, hold up, what was this Javon Curse? He was a 93. So that guy's price is going to go up a little bit because we're going to need that also for his set. And you know what's interesting about that? We already had certain things on that card. So once we go that, because we're going to have to change up a lot of the other things that we've been doing to get the legend chemistry done. Once we start going forward, I'm going to show you. You need 30 of them. So that's 50 right there. That's already wild. They want 50 for that. What's this? Okay, so that's 72. Okay. 72. Okay, that's 92. Alrighty. Okay, that's a little bit over 100. It looks like once we sell the other card, yeah, we should be good to go. Okay, that was 26 right there. It looks like we should buy that one because somebody's trying to get greedy with the one after that. So we'll buy this one, and then we'll buy the other one, and then wait for the other guy to sell, because that guy, one guy had it for 58. The other guy, you see what I'm saying? Like they know that people are going to be trying to complete this, so they're going to try to, you know, make their coins like they should. It is what it is, man. Most people are going to just look to buy the card there. We're going to be a little bit smarter and try to go the other route. So while we wait for that other stuff to sell, we know what we're looking for. When we look at the 88, because of the prices of a lot of the stuff that's going on, that's why these prices are so low right now. And you just have to know that you should not at any time be buying some of this stuff outright if you do not have to. So as we wait for Von Miller to sell for 199, we're gonna go and we're gonna pretty much try to make some coins by selling some other things, because we know all we need. We don't need a lot. We need very, very little for what's available right there. So we can actually go through the lineup right now, our item binder, and see exactly what's going on in the meantime while that's looking to be sold. But that's ultimately what we're going to be doing. We're going to complete the Kevin Green, right? We're going to put together a whole lineup with the defensive, the passing, the legends defensive passing or whatever. And we're going to go with that route and get the +1 speed and all the other additions that are added to the defense. So we're going to be doing a lot of changes, guys. There's a lot of things that's going to be going on. And I'm going to go through it. And then once everything is done, I'm going to show you guys, like, you know, pretty much what I did. But this is the beginning of it. Von Miller's going to be gone. I think with the math, I have to also get rid of Khalil Mack in order to make it happen. And then we're going to go from there. But let me just check real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. As far as the legend passing goes, let's go over here, lockdown. We're going to be adding legend pass D to everybody. So everybody's going to be getting +3 finesse move, +3 press, +3 man and zone, +3 power moves. All right, so it's going to be, and then at the end, everybody's going to get the +1 speed. So the entire defense is going to have that at some point for the players that are going to be there. Now, you might be saying, all right, Gmia, what about the block shed? This is what I have to explain to you, right? The one thing that I noticed about what they're doing, like if we were to go Legend Rush D, this would not be something that would benefit us the way we want it. And I'm going to explain to you why. When the corner, I said this to you before in another video, the cornerbacks having the finesse move, like all my corners that are legends and everything like that, and the secondary positions having finesse move and power move is going to make it so much better for when we play against the run. Because if you guys notice, a lot of the dudes that we're using currently, they're very, very weak, and they can't get off blocks. I'm going to tell you this right now. Since I've been using Sean Taylor with the Out of My Way, which is the most OP red chem, he cannot be blocked. And the computer blow up blocks in the back. Like, if you look at it, if you have him already and you have Out of My Way, if you look at the run plays, and if anybody gets to the second level, like a wide receiver or something, he's pancaking them. So if you run nickel blitz with Sean Taylor, it's pretty much GG's if all they're leaving in the backfield is a running back, because he's going to blow that up too. So you're going to have to do a little bit more if you play somebody with Sean Taylor that's using that out of my way, because it's very glitchy with the use and the way that he does it. So when you add more finesse move, you add more stuff to him. Like if you go over and look at his card and you see like his tier 12, you see his finesse move is already 89. So you're putting him above the threshold when you add everything to him. And then you increase his power moves again by 3, and you're giving him speed that he doesn't even need, because he's already at a 99 with John Madden and Sprinter. So again, with the way that everything is lining up, it makes sense to me to go after the legends right now. And then whatever else happens, like again, it doesn't really bother me. Like if I don't get a 99 Von Miller, like I'm not a Broncos fan. I don't really care about, you know, any kind of theme team at this point. Right now, I'm just looking to put a suitable team out on the field that I don't have to do too much for, because the game is designed to not really do much and let the computer do it for you. So I'm just done with EA Sports in general as far as that goes, because as you guys know, I told you guys at the beginning of the video, if you rush 3, it's like rushing 9. So Kevin Green with those numbers are going to make people very, very uncomfortable. And that's what we're ultimately looking to do. So as we move forward with it, oh, you know what? I got to make sure I know which Von Miller this is, because I don't know how many Von Miller power-ups I have. Let me go back to my my item binder real quick and just make sure in case I do want to go back, because remember, I keep all the power-ups. So if I do want to go back to him once I become a millionaire again, I just went from 3 million coins down to 3,703 in like 2 days, bro. Like, it's wild out here in these streets, but it doesn't really matter. The bottom line is what we're going to be pursuing is going to change everything that we're doing on the defensive side of the ball, and then we're going to attack the offensive side of the ball right away after that. So let's go ahead and look at the team. We're going to go ahead and he's the Broncos. So it's 2 of them. So we got to okay, so this is the guy. All right, so which one is this guy? Is this the how do we get this guy? Pack opening. So he's October. When was this guy? Just so we remember. All right, so 12. So that's why I always go and I put it newest. And look, guys, remember, when you go newest, it's the one that's furthest to the right. Just remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because the newest one is going to be front. So the oldest one is all the way to the right. So always remember that. I just always want to make sure that I remember in case I do go back. Maybe for some reason we put him back on the team later, like 3 months from now when golden tickets are out. And we just want to have a wild team for no reason. Because we should be back to millionaire status very soon. I got to do some grinding. You know, probably have to pull a bundle or something like that. Get lucky a couple times, bro. We'll be all set. A couple of you guys blessing my packs. Everybody will be good. So now we go over to the 90 overall, which is this guy. All right. So once we get everything set and formidable, the game plan is we're going to be attacking the Legends, defensive passing chemistry. We're going to add it to this guy. I got to probably do a couple more people, but we're going to have a total of 30. But we already have a decent amount of Legends on the squad already, so we're not going to have much issues. Like I said, we're probably going to have to get rid of this guy and put in maybe Javon Curse, but I think we'll be all set. Not a big deal, all right? But some guys are going to have to go for the betterment of the team. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going crazy. I'm a psycho, all that good stuff, but none of that really matters in the end. The bottom line is we're going to get the team that we want on the field, and then if we lose, bro, we lose. You know what I'm saying, bro? But that's the way we're going. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me know if you're excited about what we're going to be building with this Legend passing chem. And as we go forward, touch base with me. But by the next time you see the squad, we should be successful in getting the players that we need and want. And I'm going to be giving you guys the whole gist and rundown of how I accomplished it. So let me know what you want to see. If you want gameplay with the Ultimate Legend squad on defense, all that stuff, leave it all in the comments. And I'm going to get back to you guys and girls later. One love.